wonderful weekend right here on what we call Fusion Radio Land, man. Celebrating awesome people, man, right here on Fusion, man. Before we jump into anything, man, gotta once again thank all of you for showing the love that you did on the 15-year anniversary last week, man. Like, man, the love came in not only during the week, but during this week also. And, man, like, you know, I'm just a person that, man, like, definitely loves people and loves the opportunity to be able to do this weekly. So big up all you guys, man, and big up my brother, man, for definitely causing a stir in the studio. So many of you guys was like, oh man, y'all had such and such down there. And I saw a couple of people actually trying to shoot their shot at Amari Blaze. I saw a couple of people was like, oh man, she cute. You know what I'm saying? And I want to tell y'all who's responsible for her comment. It's my brother YTS Keys, man, who co-hosts the show with me, man. So appreciate that love, man. In the building, man. Those of you that's on Facebook and those of you that's listening, man. I got my brother 22BOYCHRIS in the building, man. Welcome to Fusion Radio, fam.
What's up, man? I appreciate you having me on here.
No doubt, man. So let's get into your whole movement, man. Like, talk to me about, man, you know, of course, who you are as an artist, and then we'll get into where you're from.
Okay. So as an artist, I consider myself just one of the ones that try to keep it 100, but being too 100, I see in this industry get me in trouble. So I just try to keep it real. And besides that, I just have fun with it too. So with this project I did put out, it's real. And I know I had to be real vulnerable when I made it and put it out, decided to put it out. And yeah, so that's me for right now.
So first off, I want to say, you feel me, welcome to Fusion Radio, you feel me?
Appreciate it, bro.
It's definitely a beautiful day in the shot, you feel me?
For
Good
sure.
episode and stuff like that, you feel me?
For
So
sure.
I want to start off from the beginning, you feel me? For the people that's not really familiar with your movement and what you got going on as far as your music and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
how did you come up with your name?
So the name, it really come from, it's a foundation in my family. It really started with the original members of my family, the men that became pioneers in our family. They paved the way for us. And the 22 Boys, that's the name of our group. We 22 Boys, that come from the name of our block. And when we made a group song and decided we're gonna be a group, we just decided we're gonna be 22 Boys. Cause it's more so in the family. We locked in the family, so that's where that came about.
Okay. Shout out some of them members, man. Shout out
For
some of
sure,
them
hey
22
man,
boys,
shout out
man.
22 Boy Mikey, man. Shout out 22 Boy Juan. Shout out 22 Boy Digi. And shout out 22 Boy Lil Greg, man. 22 Boys, we coming this year.
So what necessarily made you want to make music, though?
Well, it really started from when I fell in a dark place, bro. I been facing family loss. I lost 3 members back to back in 3 consecutive years, bro. From 2018 to 2019, 2020. All the gun violence. One member, my cousin Rael, Dontrell. It's my cousin. I lost my granddaddy, and I lost both my granddaddies, but after I lost my granddaddy, I had lost my uncle, his name Carl. And after that, I lost my cousin, his name Shamar. And ever since then, I just feel I needed somebody to talk to, bro, but I didn't know how to really open up to people. I just was in the shell after all them losses. I was just kind of like, I guess you could say facing depression and stuff like that. But I found my voice and my way in music where I fell in love with the beat and I could talk about what I'm dealing with. So when I finally did that, I didn't even know I could rap. To be honest, I didn't even know I could rap, bro. I never did, but I just always had something to say. And I just said how I was feeling, and that's how it came about. to be honest.
So, man, I'm hearing you talk about your losses. First of all, man, send out love and prayers out to you, man, on those losses. But I feel like it's a perfect opportunity, man, to jump into this song called Life Support, man, which talks about, you know, the loss of your granddad, man. So since you sort of talked about it, man, we're just going to jump into it and come back and talk more with our brother, man, 22BOYCHRIS, man, in the building with Brian Stinson and YTS Keys.
There we go.
That's the family right there, man. 22BOYCHRIS, man. Life Support, man. Really, really touching, moving song, man, right there that I'm sure a lot of people can definitely relate to, man. And like I said, my extended love and prayers out to you, brother, man, on the loss of your grandfather, man. No doubt, man. So, want to get into, man, like some of your big influences when it comes to music, man.
All right, my influences. Now, I got to give my number one. I'm going to start with the city. Shout out. I gotta give a shout out to Ruga and them, man, FVG Duck and them. They really been an inspiration for me actually starting. Cause I knew I could rap, but I just ain't never knew if I should put it out. But after all the losses and stuff, I can say I really, like Duck did, he put a lot of his pain in the music. And so they one of the influence. My number two, I gotta shout out my boy Young Boy, man. NBA Young Boy, y'all know about Young Boy, right? Yeah, that's my boy. Cause he talk about it. He don't got no filter, man. I adapted like a lot of his ways of like how he just put it out there. He just be real, be 100, and I like that. So they're my top two. Oh, I got one more, another Chicago artist. I like Dope Easy. Yeah, shout out Dope Easy too. He expressed that pain in his music too, cause man, it's real out there. Y'all know how the city get. So I like that. In the way how he expressed.
Brian, you know who Dope Easy is?
Yeah.
You know what that is for real?
Yeah.
You know what Dope Easy for real?
Yeah.
For sure.
See, I be kind of trying to pick his brain to see if he be knowing.
Yeah, bro, for sure.
You feel me? Because of the age gap. But Brian be knowing, though, on a low key tip. He be knowing what's
He
going
locked
on.
in. He know what he's talking about.
That's why I call him the GOAT. You feel me? He
For
be
sure.
knowing what he need to know. So,
For sure.
in your opinion, what's one of the hardest things as far as like actually being a rapper, though?
I say it's gonna have to be the business side of it, you know? It's easy to make a song, but like with the support and like getting it out there and the marketing and like you selling copies of it, that'll be the most difficult part for me as an artist, cause I still ain't learned it yet and I'm still trying to figure it out. So I'll say the business side of things, especially when you ain't got a lot of support. Well, I got support, but it ain't a lot, but I think it has to be the business side of making music, yeah.
So, like, to build off that, like, what's one part of the music side as far as, like, you referring to or that you ran into and you was like, man, I never knew it was this difficult to actually do this?
So making the song, that's the easy part for me, because I digest the beat and I know what I'm gonna say when the beat gonna come on. But where I get frustrated at is, like I said, putting it out, really. I don't really know how to put it out. I mean, I do upload it on YouTube, upload it through DistroKid, but other than that, I don't know how to really promote it without a team. So I still haven't figured it out, but I'm just trying to see what I gotta do with that.
Some advice I could give you in like in some type of way, like try to point you in that right direction. Like you kind of already in the right direction though.
Okay.
Cause like you started off with a DSP, you feel me?
For
a
sure.
digital streaming service, you feel me?
For sure.
Which is DistroKid. So they
Yeah.
put your music out on all different platforms and
Yeah.
stuff like that. So
Yeah.
you good in that regard.
Okay.
But what people need to realize, well, not even gonna say realize, but what people need to know as far as like music artists and stuff like that is,
Yeah.
you gotta be able to collect your royalties. You feel me? Like
Yeah,
DistroKid, they
for sure.
collect like your money from streams, but they not necessarily collecting your royalties. You feel me?
Yeah.
Stuff like that. So that's when like your either your ASCAP or your BMI come into play. You feel me?
Okay.
And that's like basically like a service or like I won't even know how to necessarily like describe ASCAP and BMI, but it's like a service. It's like DistroKid. It's just like another service platform that actually just goes out there and look for your music in all different platforms and checks the views, the streams, and all that, and they actually retrieve your money from your music though. But you have to actually own your music though and own certain things to actually make some money though.
For sure.
Like you gotta actually own your beat, actually copyright your lyrics, like copyright own certain stuff.
Yeah, see, I ain't do the copyright part, and with buying the beat, I only bought like a little preview or the sample, whatever it's called, MP3, whatever it is.
Yeah, like you just lease the beat out, you feel me?
Yeah.
Because it's leasing the beat and then it's actually exclusively buying the beat, you feel me?
Okay.
Because when you lease the beat, a lease is like saying like it's basically like the same thing
Right.
like you
Like
lease a crib.
Right.
Like you
They sent me
only
the contract. I saw you got a certain time.
and there's only so many
so
things you
many-
can do.
yeah.
Like say for instance, like you lease a beat and your song hit 1 million streams.
Yeah.
But when you lease the beat, you only sign that lease for like 40,000.
40,000 or something like that.
So you only get credited as far as 40,000 of your own money. You only get 40,000 worth out of that. But that others remaining out that million,
It's going to that producer.
It's going to that producer. You feel me?
Yeah.
So it's like it's all about like. So when you making your music and you don't really know, well, it's kind of crazy to really say it though, because you never know what song is really gonna pop.
You know?
So it's like that's why it's kind of like in some type of way you might as well just buy
Just
on
buy
everything.
it all out, right?
Buy it all out and just own everything, because it might
For
be a
sure.
song you put out 5 years from now.
Yeah.
You might get put in a situation and that song might pop. But now this your best song, but you ain't made no money off this
Right.
song because you ain't got certain things in place. So yeah, I definitely get what you're saying about the music
For sure.
business part. Like,
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
How you feeling over there, Brian?
Classes in session.
Hey, learn something.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, man.
I be just trying to pass on certain things because I had to learn that type of stuff on my own though, and just going through like certain like years and like certain situations and linking up with certain people. So I be trying to pass on certain knowledge to other artists.
Appreciate it, bro.
No doubt, man. It was well appreciated, man. I'm sitting over here, man. Didn't have a pen in my hand, but mentally, man, was definitely vibing for what you guys were saying, man. 22BOYCHRIS, 22BOYCHRIS, man, is our guest today on Fusion Radio, man. So on your bucket list of things, man, let's talk about, man, your latest songs, man, and albums and everything.
All right, so my latest album is the From the Womb to the Tomb that I put out. I put it out initially in November 24th to be exact, 2022.
Okay.
And I hit you up. I was trying to do the interview right then and there, but I knew you was busy, man. So we scheduled it, and here we are today. So with that project, like I said, From the Womb to the Tomb, it's a saying my granddaddy used to say. I never heard nobody say nothing like that. From the womb to the tomb, it meant like this. So as soon as he see us, like we interact, right? He'll give us some dap and a big hug. But as soon as you dap him up, he say, from the womb, and then we got to finish it off saying, to the tomb.
That's still man.
That just means that, like, I love you and I'm with you from the womb to the tomb. From the day you was born to the day you die, I'm here with you. Wow. Never heard nothing like that ever before. And I just said, you know what, I'm gonna name the tape that. I'm gonna dedicate this to the family, my granddaddy number one, cause that was his saying. And I just wanted to keep it going and put it out there, cause I'm sure a lot of people ain't never heard that saying either. Or if you did, hey, I know I didn't except from him, so that's why I did that. But
so the project is available. Is available where for people to check out?
It's on YouTube. You can search me up on YouTube at 22BOYCHRIS. It'll pop up there. It's on Apple, iTunes, Spotify, Amazon, whatever you use. Tidal, all of it, man. It's all out there on all platforms.
And so, like, man, give us a little tease, as they say in radio, man, as to what we can expect on the project, man.
Project coming from 22BOYCHRIS. Expect that pain for sure. Expect that number one for sure. But I have fun with this though, because I know, you know, a lot of people ain't really been through stuff, but for the ones that did, then you can relate to this type of music. So I would say that I'm strong on that pain making music, because it's hard just holding that stuff in, and like it can be difficult at times. But when I make music, I just flow, and people rock with it. As far as my first project, that was all pain. I got a lot of good feedback off of it. My analytics look good. The numbers look decent. For
Years and where they could follow you and where they could check out your music and stuff like that.
Hey, check me out on Instagram. You can look me up on Instagram at 22BOYCHRIS. And you can look me up on Facebook as Bossed Up Chris. I'm on Snapchat. My name FlexBoyChris on Snapchat. And on YouTube, 22BOYCHRIS. iTunes, 22BOYCHRIS, all the music platforms, 22BOYCHRIS. You will find me there. Yeah.
So okay, we got that out the way. So before we go, you feel me? This was definitely a great interview. But before we go though, we want to go into detail about this song Black Heart and what was the process with that and what made you end up wanting to call it Black Heart.
So with Black Heart, honestly, I got that title from Polo G. You know Polo G, Black Heart? You heard that song?
Yeah.
So I related to that because I see in that song he was talking about his pain too. So I never know what I'm gonna name my song. I just start rapping. And when I heard that Black Heart by Polo G, how he was saying like why he got a black heart, I just thought about why I got a black heart. And what a black heart is, it's just like my blood, bro. When I lost my granddaddy, my cousins, and all them people, my blood just felt like it just was black. Every time I would be in the city, or whenever I'd be in my grandma's house, or I lost my granddaddy and my cousin on the same block, I would just be filled with like rage, bro. And I ain't like that feeling. So I stopped coming around for a while. And I wouldn't say I locked myself like in the shell, but I was in the shell, bro. So when I was at the crib, all the lights was off. I was in my car. and I rolled the wood. And I just went in, found the beat, bro, and I just went in on what I was dealing with. So that's how that came about, for sure. Blackheart.
So we definitely want to thank you for coming in, you feel me, sharing your story and letting us know what you got going on. But we definitely finna check out this song, Blackheart. But we gonna be right
Appreciate
back.
y'all, bro.
Most definitely. We'll be right back on Fusion Radio with Brown Stenson and YTS Keith.
Yeah.
Turn that damn ring up. Listen, Nike. That damn call.
No, I know what I'm saying. What you gonna use
I hit the climb to get to affect the lives. And they can hear that on the radio.
Damn, you can't even tell your phone number.
I forget. Well, when I get over here, I'm gonna call back real quick. But I forgot to turn the radio down.
Let's go.
Hey, every day I wake I gotta pray. Cause I got it here and I ain't go get it today. And I might not look like I gotta stay safe. Hey, baby. I see you.
Yeah, but it's like,
Can't believe what fuck came from behind.
I gotta figure out something else. But if I can see outside of that, these lives,
I'm just trying to get it, man, for my intuition. Cause that's how I got this far.
I'm trying to run it up, ain't never play on the top. Every time I get on the mic, I just spit some bars. Cause I feel like I can see the shit that hell far.
I got a black heart for the hard times.
I got a black heart for the hard times. I got a black heart for the hard times. I got a black heart for the hard times. I got a black heart for the hard times.
I got a black heart cause I'm on my prime.
I got a black heart.
Cause it's my time. I don't like this feeling, yeah, this pain, yeah, it's real. Sometimes I wanna go running through it. But I can't risk my life and get killed. I got to spend time and sit back like I wasted time.
they
They
not
ain't
even
even
working
working.
for 2 minutes.
These niggas ain't really out here working.
Something ain't nothing.
Yeah.
What I know,
Moving